Good morning, America. It's been brought to my attention that there is a young man walking around asking young black women what race has the best hair. Now, I don't know what he's expecting for these young black girls to say, but of course, you're going to say, we do. And then he asks the girls, well, why do you say that? Why do you say black women has the best hair? And they go on about the versatility and things like that. And then he responds with, if black women has the best hair, why do you wear other people's hair? And then they come with their response of wanting versatility and things like that. Can I answer? Can you ask me that question, please, sir? And I'll tell you, as an hairstylist, I'm going to answer the question, sir. For the life of me, you black men and women, y'all know what y'all doing. You're trying to make the young black women look foolish, is what you're doing. You know they're going to laugh. You know they're going to stammer over their words. You know they're going to speak too fast without really giving it a thought. What they're saying is not wrong, but you all have a way of manipulating the conversation, and it just goes a whole nother way. I made a video about this once before about hair and hair care and things of that nature, and wigs and weaves and all of that. So, in case you missed it, here we go again. I'm not going to say that black people have the best hair, no more than I can say we do not. If you are blessed to have hair, then it's good. People of all race and nationality has worn fake hair. If they have access to it or anything that may resemble hair. It could be worn for cultural reasons, religious reasons, traditions, for fashion. There's various reasons why women choose to wear fake hair or human hair. When I was growing up, and even to this day, people wear um, hair extensions and pieces to add length, to shorten their length, and to wear different hair colors. Someone who has long hair and been taking to the time to grow their hair may want to switch their look up and wear short hair without cutting their own hair. You have people that want color hair but do not want to damage and strip and dry out their own hair. You have people who may have long hair or short hair but want to have longer hair, so they add length. It's not about because you think you got better hair, why do you wear pieces? There's various reasons. There was a time when women had locks and had to hide their locks on their jobs, and they wore wigs. I love my natural hair, and I believe that black women hair texture, I'm not saying the best, but it's good because we can withstand a lot of styles, chemicals, those who choose to do that, and manipulation. Some people like the character Regine on Living Singles. She had wigs every episode that was different. 2, 3, 4 wigs in one episode. It went with her personality. It went with her outfit. It went with the time of the day. A updo for the evening. Down during the day. Swept back in a ponytail when exercising. You know, y'all, it's not about self-hate. It's not about I don't love my hair. Yes, you do have some women, black, that say they do not know how to style their hair. Whether it's straight, thin, thick, and coily. When I was growing up, I learned on white baby dolls, braided white baby dolls. We didn't have black dolls with our hair. Even if you got a black baby doll, it still has straight hair. So that's what we've been conditioned to style. That is about the first thing that our fingers and hands touched. It's not our fault. We were taught that our hair was unattractive. And you saw a lot of women at that time wearing hair scarves. But instead of wearing hair scarves to cover our heads because we deem it to be ugly, it's more of a fashion statement. Like do-rags were to men at one time. And how plastic caps for the Jerry curls were worn a part of a person's outfit if they were men or women, because they came out with the colorful plastic caps at one time. I haven't came across anyone that said they hate their hair and meant it. Instead of going around asking women why they wear wigs, set up a space and a place where women who do not know how to style their natural hair can learn how to style their hair and one another hair. Open up a beauty school, a beauty college. Madam C.J. Walker did in her own home. Have classes. Hire an instructor. We don't help one another. We hurt one another. We don't educate and build. We tear down. Humiliating your own people. The next question. Can white people wear cornrows? Can white people wear box braids? Can white people wear stacked ponytails? In my opinion, in my maturity, at my age, people can wear what they want to wear. Will they get a look? Yes. What the black girl said, they may catch a beat down, but that's them. Now, will you get the looks and the stares? Why, yes, because it's not common. It's not common. Black people, as I stated, can wear any color in the rainbow and make it look good. No matter how light or dark skinned they may be. So for black people to say why black people wearing blonde, get that blonde out your head, stop it. Because you have some black people who are naturally blonde, naturally red, naturally auburn, brown, light brown, medium brown, hell, gray. Just because you have not seen it does not mean it does not exist. Google it. My sister is black, but she is a light-skinned black woman with green hazel eyes. I've seen people my complexion with hazel eyes, gray eyes. Stop it. What you're doing do not make no sense. Seeing a black person with blonde hair, it looks good on them. It's not it's not one of them. It's a goddamn it, you look good. When you see a Caucasian person with a black hairstyle, I'm not saying that they cannot wear it. They can wear whatever they want to. But sometimes it looks kind of weird to see their texture of hair and a style that is not conducive. I've seen back in the day when we used to wear freeze curls, stacked freeze curls, and white people used to try to wear that And you can wear what you want to wear. I see white people wearing the asymmetrics and try to have the taper, but your hair isn't laying down. Your hair, your taper is sticking out like a porcupine. Now, it's not flattering, but you got it. You know, keep it real, keep it right. If you saw a white person with a stacked ponytail, a French rose with waterfalls and finger waves, what would you think, young man? They trying to be black, they trying to imitate black, that don't look right on them. What would be your thought? What would be anyone's thought? What they doing? They trying to be black. But I don't hear nobody saying a black trying to be white. And you're not gonna tell me that these white entertainers, your I'm coming from my era because I don't know y'all era. Your J Lo's, your Madonnas, and your Britney Spears, and your Paula Abdul's, that Selena, and all the rest of them did not have hair extensions. Are you kidding me? To give it the fullness, the volume. White people, the Kardashians, they wear hair extensions too. Your Miley Cyruses, your Avril Lavigne, don't tell me that they do not and have not, because they do. They're entertainers. I watch YouTube videos where white women is having installments put in and they hair cut to achieve these styles that looks more conducive to the black culture. Don't act like they don't wear them, because they do. When you look at our Indian culture and our African culture, and the things that they're doing to their hair to manipulate their hair and have done and is doing. White girls were buying those little strips, them colorful strips, and attaching them to their hair to give them that burgundy streak, that red streak, or a clip to clip in their hair to have the streaks, or those little thin little pieces of glitter and the little shiny stuff that you braid into your hair and tie into your hair. Do your homework. You know, we all like to look different. And what's notable right now in my mind, because I've been listening to a lot of his music lately, and that's King Von. King Von, he had the blonde in his hair. What would you have said to him? He's trying to be white. You have your Chris Browns, you have your Dirk, Lil Durk, that had their hair completely blonde. Are they imitating white? No, you didn't say they were imitating white. You want to say they are part of a clique and a group. But never did I hear you all say anything about the men wanting to be white. They are part of a clique, a club. But we want to be white. Y'all just, at this point to me, making up shit. Until next time, take care of yourself, love yourself, and be kind to yourself.